A couple days ago, I picked up Metro, the double pack, for $6. Guess you didn't see the little intro here, but 2033 was the year. Something like, I don't know, 18 years ago, nukes fell. Kind of like Fallout, but this took place in Russia, clearly. 40,000 people or something like that retreated into the metro, into the subway system. Now, the reason this was effective is, historically speaking, when Stalin and the Soviet Union built the Moscow metro subway system, they built it to function as a bomb shelter as well as a subway system, because they learned from the English during the 40s when they got the shit bombed out of them by the Germans and they all had to hide in the subway. So it was built for that reason, with supply stores and, you know, seals to block off radiation, and you know, that was its function. So a lot of people hid down there and just happened to be down there when the nukes went off. And this is somewhat 18 years later. You know, you kind of grew up in the subway, and this is a prologue. This isn't supposed to make sense. It's just a general introduction as to what you're going to be expecting here. I think I might even make this a prologue, and then cut it off and start a new broadcast for the next chapter. Maybe.
The tunnel grew colder. Miller and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we would climb up into the howling wind to fight our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. My long journey was nearly at the end. But would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
Hey, Artyom. When you left your home station, do you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world, or send it straight to hell.
Dr. Pan.
We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Тихо. Somebody's moving in the next room. Open the gate, I'll cover.
Here's something.
Open the door. I'll cover you.
Oh, okay. Really? That's really tempting, though. You tell me that's not a thing? Fucking spiderwebs. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Alright, fine. So many things to push. Like a child with a busy board. Hello, operator. The way is shut.
Shit is always breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate. Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks.
I like green. That's good. Hey, look what I did. Oh. That one broke.
Ready, Artyom? Follow me. Okay. Up we go. Seems like nobody's home. Before we leave the surface, we can be as possible. Without it, like a golden chance.
We're almost there. This is the performance hall. It's really close to the tower. Hold your weapon! Suki. Here they come. Let's give it a pull.
My battery running out.
Okay, let's work together. Give me a hand or two.
Now I just happen to know from experience this stuff is here. I did a quick run through earlier, just kind of testing the waters, but didn't get very far.
You ready? Pull! Anuka! Let's move out. And here it is, Antushka. Our goal.
Come in, Woodman. Come in. Over. You're coming through loud and clear. Over. We're at the tower. I repeat, we're at the tower. Did the group move out? Over. Well, that's affirmative. We've made contact. They should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over. Roger. We'll contact you again when we're at the top of the tower. Get a fix on our location.
Glad to see you, Colonel. Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle!
Stay calm. Watch your backs, boys. Okay. Looks it's gonna be tougher than the library. On my mark, shit, wait, fire at will! Hold the line!
Kill him, you bastard.
Damn it!
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20, and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
Artyom, awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
The other stations.
Let's go, Artyom.
Peace, disease. I've been through worse, and I'm not giving up. What's your plan for the Dark Ones? Hunt them all down and shoot them? What a joke.
Hello, Artyom.
The station can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
What more can we do?
The Dark Ones will kill us all.
We'll see what Hunter says.
Sergei, have you seen my Sergei?
Hello, Artyom.
Everything will be fine.
Another patrol was attacked last night.
Mommy.
The hospital's full.
The situation's under control.
Let's go, Artyom.
What about Alexei? He was at the outpost.
Leave him alone.
No visitors.
Pieter!
Alexei was in the battle. Has anyone seen him?
Oh,
The
that's
captain
you.
said he was okay, but I hope he's alive. Come on, Alex.
My brother is in the
Don't visit the
hospital.
Dark Ones. The situation's under control. Go on, Artyom.
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement. 2 died this morning.
The Dark Ones do not kill outright, but they damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later...
God, when will this...
Missed it. Day after day, our patrols go out to the northern tunnels, and day after day they return bearing casualties. Murdered brutally, inexplicably so. Even more casualties come back alive, but insane. Yet it's only by sending our friends, neighbors, and relatives out there that we can keep the Dark Ones at a distance. When we run out of manpower to stop their attacks far enough, when they arrive at the station itself, we'll be done for. I hear people talking secretly at the station that it's just us prolonging the agony, that there's no hope for salvation. But Sukhoi, my stepfather and the head of the station, still hopes for a miracle. He insists that an old friend of his, Hunter, can save us. Hunter is a member of the Spartan Order, a battle brotherhood sworn to protect the Metro from any and all dangers. There's nothing capable of instilling fear into the hearts of those men. At least there was nothing till the Dark Ones arrived.
I can't take it anymore.
No, keep away from me.
What the hell? Who could that be?
It's Hunter.
Mutants don't knock first. Open the damn gate. Welcome to Exhibition Hunter.
Thanks. Now closer, kid.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
Good to see you, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
So, Hunter, what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels. Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else. What the hell? Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile, you kill it.
The Dark Ones do not...
They're coming in from above!
Shit. Just what we need. There are wounded here just behind the wall. The
Kirill,
hospital.
take your group to the tunnels.
Alex,
Hunter,
we must stay here and defend the hall.
all right, Artyom, quickly, get a weapon. Damn, they never come this far into this station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
Man's a machine. I'm not a tank, he's a freaking tank.
Artyom, are you alright?
Of course. The Deadeye shot this one. No Dark Ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the Dark Ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. The Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution. You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws. And I'll take more than a few of your Homo Novus with me to hell.
You think you're some old movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers, trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
The armies themselves are on the approach. Logic tells me there will be a mounted machine gun nearby. Right? No good checkpoint is complete without a mounted machine gun. God, I've been forgetting to blink.
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully, Artyom. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis. But I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards. I signed on for the ride.
Finally! Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh?
What's the plan?
Вот стоц перевертаться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоц перевертаться, кушает компот. Вот стоц перевертаться и мечтать снова. Вот стоц перевертаться, перележит на лед.
Tachluski. They love to sing, they love to drink, they love to dance, hoi hoi. What do we got? The task of defending our home station from the Dark Ones, enemies horrifying, mysterious, and unbeatable, is becoming the sole focus of all of our efforts. We've all but forgotten our old enemies, the Norsalises and the Watchmen, and if not for Hunter, and these beasts would have been unleashed on our hospital. I cringe to think of the carnage that would ensue, should Hunter have arrived a mere hour too late.
Hey, that's some nice music. Where did you get that, Becco?
Got it from a ranger for a ton of ammo.
Hey, you're sure you don't regret getting it?
Sorry, Artyom. This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Only the guards may pass. Sorry, I can't let you through yet.
I'm sick and tired of this shit.
Hi, Artyom.
Why do I put up with it? Blin, Mom told me to keep away from you, that you were no good. And she was right.
Those are some Russian pants.
Ну ё-моё, will you ever shut up?
Wow. Those are Russian pants. I'm gonna screenshot that. Send that to my buddy Cody. He's gonna find that hilarious. They jeans are not very popular.
Stayed away from home is still open for discussion, you know.
Jeans are not very popular in the Soviet Union, in Russia. Sorry, not in Russia. Because of the Cold War, because of all the trade embargoes that existed throughout the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, right up to the mid-90s. The Soviet Union collapsed in 1991. Blue jeans, which were invented in America by Levi Strauss, hence Levi's jeans, they were not imported. They were a very American thing. So yeah, to this day, they exist. I'm sure you can get them. They're not illegal like they are in North Korea. In North Korea, it is actually illegal to wear jeans, blue jeans, because it's seen as a sign of American capitalism. But yeah, not very popular. Hence, down some Russian pants. Anyways, moving on.
Alright then, try something else now. How about... I know. How about the house where you'd like to live with your mom and dad? Oh, come on.
A house? A big one?
And when your mom comes back, we'll show it to her and she'll be happy. That's going to be a great surprise for her son.
Okay, I'll draw that.
Looks like some Monsters
when
Inc.
is
shit.
Mom going to come back?
Soon. I wish she could see how much you've grown.
Is that a Captain America shield? Ugh. No comment, I guess.
No! Oh, shit. Dream. I dreamt I was on the surface again.
I don't want to hear about your nightmares. We got a good 50 years before we can go topside again. So go back to sleep already.
So, the tall guy comes over and says, "Baby, if my wife could cook like you, I'd be the happiest man in the world." So I ask him, "Can't your wife cook at all?" And he says, "Actually, I'm not married." That's sweet. So go for it, girl.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's funny. While these pig cake carcasses are hanging, that reminds me, I had a friend of mine, an old veteran friend, who's living far up north, show me some pictures the other day of a pig slaughter he just did. We slaughtered like 8 or 9 pigs and chainsawed them, and I don't know if he chainsawed them. It looked way too clean. It looked like he katana sliced them in half and had them hanging up in his barn just like this. And, next summer I plan on going up there and learning some stuff, and that will be the next great big saga on my Strange Kid, Strange World adventure, which is on Facebook. Strange Kid, Strange World. You'll find it. The only one.
Dirt everywhere. Just dirt. People are filth, you know? Liars, hypocrites, traitors, everywhere.
Who's that?
What?
Artyom, is that you? Is everything alright? Sorry, I'm busy right now.
Sure you are, buddy. I shouldn't go around knocking on people's doors. So there's another Captain America shield.
Look who's talking about dirt. Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere. Not giving a damn about me who's got to clean it up after them. That's something to piss anyone off.
You piss me off.
Communications, resources, and so on. Didn't I ask you to stay close? Looking for you all over the place ain't no fun at all. Don't make me worry like that, okay?
Okay, Daddy. I'm sorry.
As a sign of goodwill, the troops from Riga are already on their way here. We're counting on all our citizens to welcome our new allies and to offer them the same respect shown to our home guard. Thank you for your attention.
Okay. Team Captain America.
Do something. Get off your ass. Go find the money to buy the medicine.
Look at this. That's a real helmet for you. That one's not bad either, but this is the real deal.
Sure. Yeah, this one's not bad.
You value your own life so cheaply. Okay. But your debt is expensive for the ones you leave behind.
While at war, your weapon is your best friend.
There was this stench in there.
Right, suit yourself. There's a lot of stuff to choose from, and only at our
Attach a rope to the belt of the rear guard.
Great choice.
And one to the foreguard, so not to get lost
You
in
ain't
the
gonna
fog.
find anything bad.
Safety line.
Believe me,
Again,
I know.
by the book.
Fuck the book. This is what I'm telling you. We start walking. Halfway down this
Yeah,
rope attach to the rear
Perfect.
guard, and we go slack.
What
Yell to the guy.
You can see it. You can feel it.
Here, them the pork.
There's the rope to him. It looks like it's been beaten off. The rear guard is gone. Go to
A
him.
good weapon makes the best partner.
Come on, son. What should I bring for you?
Well, sweetheart, what should Daddy get you?
Drunk again. Get the hell out of this swamp.
And some sweets.
Why?
Okay, Daddy?
How could this happen?
What do you want?
You drink like there's no tomorrow. And there won't be if you don't get your ass home.
Big fillet. Fresh too, huh?
Let's go. Move it, you white sack.
Don't bother me. I'm going to handle it myself.
Artyom, where's your gear? Look, go to the armory and get geared up.
Hello, Artyom. So, what do you make of that new guy? He seems completely incompetent.
As if you were born a soldier. Anyone can learn anything.
No, only if you're cut
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun. Use short bursts, Artyom. Help yourself to some ammo, too. Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered. And a gas mask. Put it on if you cross any radiation hot zones. Or, God help you, go up to the surface. Army issue first aid kits, just in case.
What's your name,
okay,
friend?
You're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
I don't know who you are. But when I'm ruler of the world, you got my good looks. You hooked me up, homie. That would smell so bad.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow, just the old pictures.
Moscow's gone. Soon we'll be gone too. And the monsters will inherit the Earth.
But there were other subways. In St. Petersburg, in Minsk, in Kiev.
People might have survived somewhere else, or at least for a while. But so many years have passed now, and we've heard nothing from them. The other cities didn't have defense rings like Moscow did. What a great city it was, St. Petersburg. The cathedral and the Admiralty with its spire. I remember summer nights on Nevsky Avenue, crowds, laughter, kids with ice cream, beautiful slender girls, the music, and the air, sweet enough to drink. What a beautiful world we've destroyed.
St. Petersburg is a city in Russia. I believe it's northeast, maybe, of Moscow. Pretty far, a couple hundred kilometers. And it used to be the capital back in the time of the Tsars, like pre-1917, before the Russian Revolution, when Lenin created the Soviet Union. St. Petersburg was the capital for a very, very long time. I don't know much Russian history before 1900, but yeah, so St. Petersburg would have been something else. I imagine much like the old cities of Europe. Buildings made out of bricks that are like that freaking big. And like you said, the other cities were not built like Moscow. Moscow was built to be a nuclear defense system. Like a NORAD in DC. Or in Ottawa. Fuck Ottawa.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
Come in, son. You're ready to set off. Good.
It's like a part 2 of the other one. I cringe to think carnage would have ensued should Hunter arrived a mere hour too late. But Hunter arrived at the exhibition just on time. I like to think that was not blind luck, that it was fate at work, and that it was the same fate that made Hunter choose me to travel to Polis with his report on the Dark Ones. Seems that I've dreamt of visiting Polis, the great legendary center of the Metro, the center of our civilization, my whole life. But a chance to actually make that dream come true just had come by now of all times, when my home station desperately heeds every fighter it can field. Do I have the right to abandon my adopted father, my friends, in an hour of danger? Where is my place? Next to them on the barricades, or is it at the far stations where Hunter sends me? I don't know for sure, but I will set out on a journey. I'd like to believe that I am summoned by fate. Ah, fate. The last explanation of a man with no hope, no answers, and no care of accountability. But hey, when you're 20 years old and you grew up in a fucking subway.
You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons and some miscellaneous gear. It's the cargo you'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip and it should not be too hard. Artyom, One thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but a ranger's life is different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero, so stay clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible. Goodbye, my boy.
That is like the picturesque Russian conscript right there. Those are the dogs, of course, speaks.
Okay, that's it. Put it down.
Hi, Artyom. How about the piglet? A mighty fine pet, I must say.
Give me some rest. Can't even get a break for a smoke.
I'd take a piglet. They're mushrooms. They're mushrooms.
Hold that ladder. Steady ya.
I'm holding it all right.
I told you to hold it.
I got it. I got it.
Artyom! Artyom, here! Move it!
Move it!
Привет!
Good morning, Buchowski.
So you ready to move out?
I am ready to move, Buchowski.
Are you
Good
ready?
comrade.
Well, let's go then. You take that seat, Artyom, and you, Eugene, take this one. Did anybody forget anything?
So, you got your gear? Let's go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a lift?
Sure, but no free rides. We'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
I can do that.
Let's go then. Alrighty then. Good luck to everyone staying home, and to us too.
Boy,
let's go.
Good luck to us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
Oh, Artyomka! Free at last, huh? Well, for as long as the ride takes, anyway. Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
It was the first time I had left the safety of my home station. It troubled me that I hadn't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga. But Hunter was depending on me.
You know, I had a thought here. Regardless of your thoughts on communism, and you know, I think it's undeniable that the Soviet Union was pretty wrought with corruption. I believe mostly just because of, you know, Stalin, just because of the fear that he instilled, it kind of forced corruption. But I digress. Regardless of how you feel about communism, it certainly created, on like the common workman level, a different breed of human being. You know, a very self-sacrificing, valiant type of comrade ideology, right? Now, of course, there's its negatives to this, you know, that it stifles creativity when you're forced into that mindset. But if you look at beehives, you know, they've got different classes of bees, and the soldier class, or the worker drone, or whatever, is its own specific class. And man, just the ideology that it created amongst their soldiers, it's unreal. You know, there are many who say that Hitler was defeated with Russian blood, British ingenuity, and American equipment. Says, pretty sure it's the other way around. American equipment, British ingenuity, and Russian blood. But, yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Enemy at the Gates. The opening couple minutes of Enemy at the Gates just really portrays exactly what I'm talking about. And the reason that particular scene is so important you know, Stalingrad, where the Russians gave absolutely everything to turn back Hitler, is because Russia is the reason Hitler didn't win. You know what I mean? Because he turned on Russia, because Russia gave absolutely everything to stop him, and they wouldn't let him have it, and they just made Hitler pour so much resources into that city. And that they were able to do that because of communism. For better or worse, you know? Maybe just I don't know. Maybe imagine if we had a state, just one or two, three, four states that were communist and created communist citizens that, in time of war, when the draft came, you got, you know, 8,000-9,000 really dedicated motherfuckers. But I'm a 27-year-old high school graduate, so I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's roll the tape.
So, where you from?
Riga. I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Well, I bet you've seen a few places then.
Yeah, the market is right next to Riga, and that's a big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting there now requires a lot of luck. That or being from Hansa.
I'd love to ride that thing.
Hansa connects to the
That's
whole
what she
metro
said?
and has a lot of stations. But doesn't welcome outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you have to go through the Reds, the Nazis, or your regular bandits. And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other. The worst thing that I've ever been through was Sevastopolskaya. Actually, I didn't even reach the station itself. I was suddenly overcome with fear and just ran away.
I just ran away.
Slow down, guy.
Peter, what's up?
A military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use the service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Womp womp.
Ah, fuck. I hate this tunnel. All right, Peter. Open up the gate. No point being stuck here forever.
Why? Well, what's wrong with that tunnel?
I just got a 360
Well,
owl head.
It's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through that last month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
Have a safe trip.
We're riding a ham car and we're armed, so I think we'll make it there okay.
That's an empty clip. Jesus. 20 rounds. Ay caramba. Okay, it's pistol all day then.
Damn, that's my hammer. If you help push the lever, we'll get there sooner.
Okay, Eugene, you go help them in. We should move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Sure, I'll help. That way we'll get to Riga in no time, right?
No, we should get out of here sooner. It's scary when they're around. And I pity them.
Them? Who them?
Can you hear them weep?
Whom do you mean, them? What are you talking about, huh? What the hell is going on? What? Boris? Boris? Boris?
Hey, what's happening to me?
My head. Artyom! What is it? Artyom! Over here!
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminate.
Get your hands off of me, you damn dirty ape. Jesus, so tight. And now, back to your feature presentation. Dead man on a minecart.
Boy, what the hell's going on? Shit! Wake up, people! People!
We all
wake
drank the
up,
punch, man. We all drank the punch.
Boys, wake up! Warriors! Shit! It's no good! Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Shoot them! You shoot them! Take the ladders! Come on! Artyom, take my shotgun! Here!
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Biatch! Sorry, my friend. Like my best. Save till I could save. Where'd my pistol go? Come on. I'm doing a great job conserving ammo. Shut your whore mouth.
We're almost at the roadblock! Just a little bit left, come on! We're there, quick!
Be quiet. Oh shit, that does not sound good in my headphones. God, how would you not get clipped by a stray round? Like,
don't use a flamethrower, please. Give him a chance.
That was hot. I need a drink.
me too, my friend. Me too.
Riga station was only the first stop on my journey, but the caravan went no further. So, before parting ways, we drank to celebrate our survival. The vodka didn't drown my fear of traveling on to Polis alone, but I was about to find myself with an unexpected and notorious partner.
Hee hee.
All right, boys. Let's train to our friend Artyom, who goes right
Nice
through
shot.
monsters and anomalies alike. To Artyom.
To you.
Hell, if not for you, Artyom, we'd have been shredded like cabbage. You deserve a medal.
Yes, I do.
Or at least some extra ammo. Here, take
Yes,
them.
I do.
To your health.
Artyom, to you.
And my liver.
Artyom, you really immune to that shit?
See if that shroom vodka knocks him down, huh?
Shroom vodka.
Okay, we've got to check
Shroom
that.
vodka.
To our luck. And to Artyom.
To you, Artyom. The vodka kicks everyone's ass, huh?
So tell me, the tunnel to market's closed down and I'm bored to death sitting here on my ass.
We passed through some kind of invisible way.
We all blacked out. When I came to, there was a horde of Nasalises chasing us, but our friend Artyom was okay.
Boy, I'm selling a lot
Seems
of
the
things
tunnels...
because of you.
So he was shooting the bitches. Man, I don't even know how we made it to the roadblock.
I'll drink to such a nice guy too. За Artyoma.
That would be me, everybody. I had... Oh, yeah, right. That. Ooh, good. 2 clips. I had a friend of mine inform me, just quite obviously, that Artyom is simply Russian for Arthur. The same way I had a...
is closed, but the patrol would escort us out in a couple of hours.
Same way that I had a Filipino coworker of mine tell me that Pedro is just Spanish for Peter. Hey, lady.
This is a triple distillation liquor. No hangover. Guaranteed.
Well, to be honest with you, sir, I've never actually had a hangover. Hey, Metrophile. What was that? Strange shadows and voices, whispers, weeps. They were silent, and yet they were still resound inside my head. There are lots of tunnels in the metro associated with terrifying legends, but I've never heard anything quite like this. And I hope I'll never anything like this from now on. We got incredibly lucky at escaping that last place with our lives. Are these like Artyom's notes? I kind of thought that they were just like notes, like scattered dialogues of the residents of the metro, but they seem to be all Artyom. So I should read them all in the same voice. But the voice I had originally in my head was like stoic British parliamentary announcement.
I got my rights, bleh. Let me out of the station. And what the hell do you care if I live or die?
I don't care, asshole. But I got my orders.
Just walks away.
Boss is busy right now.
Fuck you too, dude. Saxophone? Guns. Saxophone. I actually played the tenor sax when I was in that. Bitch, you're on the fucking... I played the tenor sax when I was in grade 6, 7, and 8. Yes, I did. I love that sound. Money! Maybe? No? Just a tease? Well, that's bloody unfortunate. Something? Something? Ah, I swear to God, I smack you straight in the gob, swear me mama will. Oh, but apparently not. Gentlemen.
Come, look, try and buy.
I think I will, good sir, good sir. No, don't sell that. Can I put a fucking optic on it yet? How much ammo do I... Oh, you know what? My ammo is probably right where my freaking screen is.
Whatever.
That's freaking annoying.
Hello.
I don't know what to do about that. Okay, well, regardless, if ammo wasn't an issue, what would you get? No, I really don't need a sight on that. You know, sights just make up for a lack of skill. So I don't need a sight on that. Fucking a silencer might be nice, but I'm assuming the fact that it's faded means it's too expensive. Extended barrel, geez, looks like Han Solo's blaster. Silencer might be nice, but 4-barrel carbine reducing recoil. That combined with that would be something to turn it into basically an M1 Garand with a cylinder instead of a clip. God. I love the M1 Garand. The M1 Garand is like the American AK-47. You know? It's not better. AK-47 fucking tank it any day of the week. But it's just like, you know, if I were to compare the M16 versus the AK or the M1 Garand and the AK, I would take an M1 Garand over the early models M16s any day of the week. Because Call of Duty doesn't show you that the early model M16s jammed all the time. I was watching some Vietnam vet documentaries and just them talking about their experiences in the early not the MP40 stuff, the early M16s. Jammed constantly, man. A lot of them took the enemy AKs. A lot of them preferred the grease gun, which was they loved the grease gun. Incredibly cheap, incredibly efficient. Maybe the grease gun's the American AK. But anyways, once again, I digress, and I'm wasting my fucking time. What do you got, homie GB Willikers?
Selling, buying.
You will tell me how much ammunition I have. Buckshot. There's plenty of buckshot. Oh my god, almost no AK. God, that bothers me. It's right in the... Can I change that midstream? Probably not. Yeah. Not gonna bother. Oh well. Not much ammunition. But, I think I'm just gonna rely on what I find, for the most part. I don't like this bastard gun. It just burns through ammo way too quick. So... overall, it's gonna be the match bullet.
You're welcome.
Ah, fuck you too.
A cure for everything. Take some. Always handy. Always handy.
Didn't need that. Oh. I do need a grenade though.
And problems come.
You can probably see how much freaking bullets I have, but I can't see. So for my next stream, I will be fixing that. Hey, some random locker. No, these were the ones I encountered earlier. Pay attention. Where am I going? Stairs. Those are blocked.
Wow, did you really come here on a handcar?
Yes, I did.
Wow, I'd love to ride that thing. Could you give a bullet?
Hey, give. Make somewhere else.
Rizkaya. Back home at the exhibition, we always considered this station dwellers somehow unlucky. They always used to be in trouble, be it their pigs catching some mysterious bugs, their tunnel ceilings leaking, or their merchants getting too immersed in the celebration of a great deal at the market and drinking all the money away. The people of Riga are nice and hospitable, but they sure are clumsy. We used to pity them and poke fun at them a bit, for we were on top of things. We, at the exhibition, knew life, and now I actually envy them. They live in peace. They haven't even heard of the Dark Ones, and even those who did never believed what they heard. But if I failed, the Dark Ones will wipe the station out in an instant. All these happy, clumsy people with their peaceful, clumsy life will be gone. And the blood and emptiness, there will be blood and emptiness. I've got to hurry.
Tunnel to the market is under a temporary lockdown.
I am trying to feed my sister. Give me a bullet, please.
All morbid sounding, out of context, but...
Thank you.
Yes,
Be careful here.
Are you Artyom? Hey, there's a man at the Black Street waiting for you. I'll guide you there for one bullet.
Man, I already gave the last kid a bullet. Go away.
Okay, find him yourself then. And you are really greedy. Scrooge. Scrooge.
Well, kid,
You are really greedy.
when money keeps you alive, you will understand. Actually, that's a little unfair. He's clearly an orphan. But
I'll guide you there for one bullet. And you are really greedy.
I'm getting hot. Gonna need to take an intermission so I can open the door and pee. Lovely. No, thank you. Creepy. That's cute. Zombies everywhere I go. I wonder if they sell lighters like this. That'd be awesome.
Come here. You're Artyom, right? Sit down. Everybody calls me Bourbon. Listen, I need to get to Dry Station for some business, but this rat hole is on lockdown. I, however, know a back way. A so-called cursed passage the locals are afraid to use. But I hear the shit in the tunnels doesn't work on you. So, you help me get to Dry, I'll give you my AK when we get there. Deal? Good. Here's an advance payment in case you need to gear up first. Are you ready?
No. I need to pee. So, enjoy my beautiful Huey crashed in the Vietnamese jungle. And imagine smelling it. Alrighty, Bourbon.
Now. Now I'm ready. Did I open that door? Yeah, the door's wide open. Goddamn. You know what? Camera's low and high enough. I can take off my pants. Nobody will notice. Ah! What are you gonna do now, Twitch? That's better.
Sitting in this crap hole is useless. Hey, where are you? Их солдатушки, браво, репатушки. Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два, три, четыре. Их солдатушки, браво, репатушки.
You suck! Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. Aha. It's always a bonus for those who look.
As I entered the abandoned tunnel with Bourbon, I wondered if I'd been wrong to trust him. But the station gates were still sealed, and there was no telling when I'd have another chance to leave Riga.
Well, I am getting much too hot to keep streaming. So, I need a drink, I need to cool down, get an ice pack, I don't know, I need to take my shirt off, but I can't keep doing this. So, till next time, ladies and gentlemen. That was Metro Episode 1. Wiki wiki. Wiki wiki.